Hi everybody, this is Erica from Confessions of a Homeschooler, and today I just wanted to do a little video tour of our homeschool room. I get a lot of questions about how our room is set up and how we organize it, and so I just thought it would be more fun to do it in a video post than in a regular blog post. So if you'd like to take a tour with us, stick around and I'll be right back. Okay. So this is what our schoolroom looks like from the outside, and this is our study in our house, probably like many of you have, and we kind of commandeered it for our schoolroom. So without making you guys sick, we're gonna try and take a walk inside here. So as soon as you walk in, I'll kind of try and pan. There's our IKEA bookshelves, storage shelves, a reading bench, some more shelving, our piano, my desk area, whiteboard, and then we've got some maps. So down here on the bottom we have our United States map, wall map, and our world wall map. And these are really kind of basic maps right now because the study that we are doing is, sorry, that's out of focus, concentrating mainly on just learning the states and the continents right now, not too much more in depth than that. And then above that we have our word jail, and I get a lot of questions about this. This was an idea from a friend of mine years ago, and basically what we put on here, if you can see, are just words that are basically sight words that don't follow the phonics rules. And so every time we have one, we just put them up here, and these are all about learning cards, as you can see. Sorry, my camera is not focusing. There we go. And they're called rule breakers and all about spelling, so it kind of fits the word jail theme. And that's just a cork board, and it was white. I don't think I painted it, but you could probably spray paint one if you so inclined. And then we just have some little decorations on the top of that. Those are just a monkey bulletin board set that I got from probably Lakeshore Learning. Above that is our one another verses, and these are really high up, so probably not the most opportune spot for the kids to read them, but I can read them, and so whenever we're having character issues, I can quickly glance up there. Below that, and kind of running along the top of our room, I know it's hard to see in the light here, is our Grapevine Old Testament series. And we just went through the timeline, and then we put it all up there, and then now every time when we do one of our studies, we can kind of look on our timeline to see where we are. I have clear up on top of our kids' 10 commandments, and I will try and find a link for you for this. I got it at a local bookstore, probably Mardell's, and it's just a little 10 commandments poster for kids, and it's kind of worded a little bit easier for them to understand. And I know this is up high, but my kids refer to it all the time, so I know that they can see it and read it and they know what it is. So next thing we have is our whiteboard, and this thing is huge. It's probably like 5 by 8, I would say. Yeah, at least. And I actually got it at a church closing sale for $5. And at the time I argued with my friend over it because I didn't think I needed that big of a whiteboard, but she assured me that I would use it all, and oh my gosh, we are totally using it. I'm actually at the point where if I want to write anything new on it, I have to erase something. So I would highly recommend getting a whiteboard or a chalkboard, or at least something. We definitely use ours like you would not believe. So the next thing we have, and I'll try and focus this for you guys, are just our kids' daily schedules, and I just have them up here on the wall. And then this little thing right here is actually hanging on a hook. It's hanging on one of these rings, you can kind of see, and it's just our daily sorry, my camera is crazy. Our daily lesson plans, and then we just highlight what we did for the day, and it just makes it a little bit easier to keep track of stuff. So I just keep that hanging on that little hook right there. It's really easy for me to get to. The next thing we have over here is my computer, and this is courtesy HP. This is one of their new Envy touchscreens, and we absolutely love this thing. The monitor is amazing, and like I said, it's a touchscreen, so it's kind of like a tablet for the kids, and they love it. So we're totally having fun with that, and that kind of went with the printer giveaway that I just did. Okay, the next thing that we have right here is a candle. I do keep a candle burning when we do homeschool, and I just think it kind of helps mellow everybody out. Maybe it just mellows me out, who knows. This one is from Bath & Body Works, and I just got it on clearance for their annual 50% off sale, and it's warm vanilla sugar. We like that scent because it's nice and calming. And then this is one of our little science experiments we've had going on for just 2 days now, and we put colored water in with daisies to show how the stems pull the water up through and feed the plant. And I think if I can get up close here, you can kind of see that that one is turning a little bit blue on the tips already, and we have a little pink on this. These next things are total lifesavers. They are just plain stickers, and they're just fun stickers. So we have just random ones, cars, girl stuff. Some of them smell good. And really, if our kids get an A on a worksheet, then they get to come over here and pick a sticker to put on it. And if they get an A+, they get 2 stickers. And I know it sounds kind of silly, but my kids love stickers. And so as soon as they turn in a sheet on my desk, I grade it, as long as I'm not working with someone else, pretty much immediately, hand it back, and if they have any corrections, they make the corrections. If not, they get to come over here and put stickers on them, and it's a total motivator. I don't know why, but they love it, and they're cheap, and it's awesome. Okay, the next thing we have next to our stickers here is my just pencil caddy. These are all sharpened pencils and a Boss Stitch electronic sharpener, and I would highly recommend electronic sharpener. We sharpen so many pencils in our homeschool room, and it just is a huge time saver. This one's okay. It actually recently stopped working, and so I'm gonna have to go get a new one, which is a bummer. And then I just wanted to do a quick shout out for these Ticonderoga pencils. I don't know if my camera will focus on them, but they are awesome. They sharpen wonderfully, and they are a little bit more expensive, but the erasers actually stay on them, and they mark great, and then they actually erase. So it's like amazing, and my kids even like them over the colored ones that I usually buy them every year just for fun, like these kind of ones. So we love those. So I have a ton of those, and then I also use the red correcting ones. These are erasable correcting pencils, and my kids will use these as well when they're helping correct their work. So I highly recommend getting those. All right, the next thing that I kind of skipped over a little bit is my desk area, and I forget what this is called, but it's from IKEA, and I will put links in the blog post for you for everything in here. And I love this desk because I needed an area, but I also needed it to be skinny because we didn't have a whole lot of room, and this thing does not stick that far out into the room, so I love it, and it's long, so it gives a little more space. So if I can, I'll show you what's in the drawers, and my drawers are basically like supplies for the most part, so everybody can kind of, if they're running out of stuff, they can come in here. But obviously we have a ton of dry erase markers, and I have fat ones and skinny ones. I usually use the skinny ones. The kids prefer the fat ones, so whatever. We also have just regular tape here, and I usually also have my white Marvelous tape that I use to hang stuff on my walls, but as you can see, it looks like a kid might have taken it. And then we have some highlighters, which we use to mark off with our daily lesson plans, and some Sharpies, some staples, some thumbtacks, some of these. I actually use these. The kids use them in their reading books to mark what page they're on, and I also use them in my teacher's manuals. And then calculator, stapler, of course, and then just some sticky notes, and then a whole box of my favorite pencils, the Ticonderoga pencils, the best pencils in the world. It even says it right on the box. And then just a couple other random wall sticky things in the back. So that's my drawer, and then this other drawer, we have just regular paper and some extra 3x5 cards, and then just, this is grid paper for math, and then some of my extra writing pages from some of the lit units that I prepared. I actually just keep those around for when we do reports and stuff. We use those just because I like the format. And then just regular lined paper. And then this is actually to hold my scissors on the wall. It's from IKEA, and it's magnetic, and I just haven't had time to put it up. So yeah, it's still in the drawer. It's on my to-do list. And then underneath my desk, I have just some clear bins. They're like shoe bins, probably from Container Store, I'm guessing, or maybe even the teacher store, I don't know. My laminator and a paper trimmer. This is a Fiskars paper trimmer, and let's make sure I can get you in focus. This is much asked question, actually, so I will pull this out for you guys. This is actually my laminator, and it is a Xyron 900, and I got it for 30 bucks, no kidding, at Walmart. It was like in the sale area, and so I snatched it up because these things are like $100 regular, I think. You can get them for 40% off at Michael's, but I just used this one because it was so cheap and I had it. So it comes with the magnetic refills or the regular double-sided laminate refills, and you can do sticky refill, like make a sticker with it. So it's kind of handy to have. That's just the one I have. I don't recommend this one just because it's expensive. I recommend the Scotch thermal laminator, much less expensive, and even the refill packets are less expensive. So I get a lot of questions, and I know from you guys, but this is just the one I use because I found it so cheap. So, and I just store that right underneath my desk area. Okay, next to my desk, I just have a trash can. Everyone needs a trash can. Not exciting. And then this is our prayer wall, and I'm going to try not to focus too much on that because I know some of those people try to remain anonymous for safety reasons. And I did have to put our keyboard in front of it because we just kind of ran out of room, but we can at least still see it and pray for those people. So here is our keyboard, and right now we are using the Teach Yourself Piano Step-by-Step program, and I really like it. The kids are doing great with it. Strawberry Shortcake does a little bit better. I think she's sort of more motivated to learn. The other kids still need a little bit of direction, but it's actually really easy, and it's I'm even learning some from it. So I do like that, and I would recommend it. So our next area is kind of my shelving, and the first shelf over here on the left is an IKEA 1x5 box shelf, and that one holds manipulatives, but by category sort of. So the very top one is my cleaning supplies, and then I actually also have my hot dots up there for Teeny Tot so that she doesn't kind of just get into them because she will mix all the cards up. The next one is my All About Spelling one, and I do have a few extra things on here like our reading incentive brag tags that I talked about, some money, some of these little, I don't know what they're called, class accents or whatever. And then some extra do-a-dot markers because we go through those like crazy. And then this is my storage for all of our All About reading cards, All About spelling cards. And then the next one down is kind of our math section. And this one has just some fun games, and these are grouping pencils that have numbers and colors, and the Teeny Tot uses these to sort. And then this is one of our favorite games, Rush Hour Junior, and they love this and they use it all the time. And then I have our place value games that I made, and you can download these from my blog, and the place value money ones. Some logically games back there, which are so fun, and all these are usually just kind of games that I put in the boxes for just fun stuff. And then these are the wooden magnetic cubes and the cards for those Unifix cubes, and just some other random fun stuff. The next one is a 2x4 unit from IKEA as well, and this is kind of my teacher's manual unit. Up on the top I have CDs and our little DVD player, and then over here are mesh stackable trays, and these I use for our kids after they are done with their school and it's corrected and all stickered and ready to kind of be put away. Then they turn them in here, and so the top one is Strawberry, Turbo, Tinkerbell, and Teeny Tot. And then I just empty them out once they get full and kind of put them into binders, which I'll show you in a minute, but really that's my kind of turn your work in there so I don't have to deal with it right now. And then these hold all my teacher's manuals. So this first one is Strawberry Shortcake, and then this one is Turbos, and then Tinkerbells. And then this one is actually stuff that we kind of do as a group. So our science, our history is in here. And my unit studies also for like Mr. Popper's Penguins, which is what we're on right now. I don't think you can see them, sorry. And I also have folders that house, this focus is horrible, I'm so sorry, all of our orchestra lap book stuff, which we're going through right now. So I just pulled it, so when we need a worksheet, I just pull them out of here. So it's just really easy to get to. Okay, and then down from there, I have some more curriculum that we're not using or I needed to review. All of our Bibles I get a lot of questions about this, so I will pull these out. For Teeny Tot, this is probably my favorite Bible. It's my first hands-on Bible. And it's just really cute. The illustrations are cute, the stories are great, and it's written in a friendly manner for younger kids. And then this is probably my favorite one for like Strawberry Shortcake's age. It's the New International, it's the NIRV Discovers Bible for Young Readers, sorry, by Zonder Kids. And this one is also written in a great format for younger kids, and so we really use this one probably the most out of all of our Bibles. I do have the hands-on Bible for bigger kids, and I love that with the activities. I just prefer the wording on this one better, the NIRV. And then I do have my the Children's Training Bible here that we pull out as well, and then just some other curriculum. And then on the bottom shelf down here, I just have all of our paper. This is copy paper, cardstock, and then file folders for, you know, lap books, and then back here are like CD labels for all you lovely people who are ordering CDs. And then next to that we have